Hello everybody and welcome to yet another Switch video here in our social media page. This is all about cool tips and tricks that you can use on your Mac. My name is Ken and in this particular video, we're going to talk about something called Quick Guest User Login. So to give you a quick background, you might be using a Mac and most likely you might have friends or family members say that, hey, I would like to borrow your Mac for a short while. Now, if it's your family member, you just say, oh, go ahead, use it. But maybe it's a stranger, maybe it's someone in your office or someone, maybe it's a friend, perhaps that you're not very familiar, and you want to protect your personal data. What can you do? Well, let's find out with Guest User Login. So welcome to my standard desktop. We are using El Capitan, and as with all the previous video I made, I'll be using a few teaching aids. From time to time, you'll see me zooming in or zooming out on the screen to focus your attention on aspects of the operating system that needs your focus. Also, from time to time, whenever I click on something on the screen, you'll see a feedback to show you that I'm actually clicking my mouse. So, for this video, I want to show you how you can set up a guest account, which is very useful, especially if you want to borrow your computer to let your friends use, but you don't want them to mess up your computer. So, this means your friends or family member that are using the Mac, they will not see the contents of your computer. They are limited in a guest mode, which is a sandbox for them to play around in, and also it erases everything inside the account after they finish using it. Okay? So how do you set it up? Very simple. First thing first, go to System Preferences, launch it. On the fourth row, click on Users and Groups. In Users and Groups, you will need to set up the guest user. And here's what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to enter my administrative password. The reason why this appears is that you're actually changing the behavior of your computer and it needs a confirmation that you really sure you want to change the behavior of the computer. So once you unlock it, what you have to do is select the guest user. In my case, I've already turned it on. It can be off on your device. Regardless, this is what you need to turn it on. Allow guests to log into this computer. Once you activate the checkbox, this means that a guest user can temporarily log in the computer, they can do whatever they want, but they have no access to other user folders. And if you shut down the computer or log the user out, all information and files in the home folder are deleted. So very useful if you just want something temporary for a friend to use, but it's not for long term. So how do you get the user, your friend, to access this? There's a few ways. The first way is very simple. Literally, go to the Apple logo on the upper left corner of the screen and log out from your current user. Once you log out from your current user, select the guest user. You log in and you have the same desktop that you see over here, just that it's limited. It's a guest user. That's one way. The second way is also very simple. You're going to turn on fast user switching. Still in the System Preferences, User and Groups, click on Login Options. Over here, turn on Show Fast User Switching menu as full name or account name or icon. And let me show you what happens. If this was off, there's nothing on the upper right corner of my screen. But if it's on, you can see that I got a name over here. If I click on the name, I got a list of users on my computer. So I can literally switch between users. You can even change the way it looks, like just on the icon view, etc., etc. Very cool, very useful. So this is one way that you can use to create a guest user account and switch between users. I hope that you find this useful. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you learned something new today. Goodbye!